Devin here with Over 50 Coffee Talk. I want to talk about weight loss today. So, I had gastric bypass surgery, Roux-en-Y, in 2007. Okay? I was 376 pounds. Um, I had to go through lots of hoops to get the surgery. Um, you don't just walk in and they do it for you. You got to go through all kinds of basically jumping through hoops to get this done, and I did it. It was successful. I went from 376 in 2007 in about a year to maybe a year and a half down to 208. Okay, so do the math there. That's a lot of weight loss. Felt great. So over the years since then, since 2009, whatever, you know, I I started after about 5 or 6 years of maintaining. I started slowly gaining weight back. Okay, um, and I gained weight over the next whatever it was 10, 12 years. I'm not keeping track here of where I'm at, but I'm at almost 20 years since my gastric bypass surgery. So up until about 2 years ago, and I had gained weight back, and I was 340 pounds 2 years ago. Okay, decided enough was enough, and I'm going to do something about it again. And I went to the doctor, and they put me on Zepbound. Okay, so Zepbound worked spectacularly for me. I went from 340 pounds in 1 year down to 181. Okay, so I lost 159 pounds. Um, Now since then, that's been about a year now. Since then, since I was 181. Now today I'm about 195. Okay, so I gained a little bit of it back. Still on a maintenance dose, but Zepbound was a game changer in my life. Also, around the same time I went on Zepbound, I got my testosterone checked, and it was super low. Okay, so I got put on testosterone injections, testosterone replacement therapy. So that and that helps with weight loss too. Low testosterone is going to make your body retain fat in certain areas and distributes fat on your body. Your body distributes fat. The fat on your body is distributed differently if you have normal testosterone versus low testosterone. So the testosterone helped with just sort of recovery from exercise, a lot of things. I mean, I went from just thinking I'm just old, right? I just felt old, to feeling pretty darn young again. The aches and pains and just body not wanting to move. Just thought I was getting old, but that wasn't it. It was the testosterone being that low that it just made me feel old. But I'll tell you what, testosterone replacement therapy takes about 20 years off of how you feel. um, I feel really, really good today after all that weight loss. Um, I'm maintaining with a maintenance dose, like I said. Now, I can tell you this. So, at a certain point, I don't know, last year sometime, my insurance stopped covering the Zepbound. So, my doctor switched me to Wegovy. Well, that didn't work as good. That is not the same thing as Zepbound. I mean, I know it's not the same chemical, but it's not. It doesn't work as good. Um, it may work for controlling your, you know, insulin resistance, whatever it does with your hormones. But Zepbound works up here, controlling cravings, controlling just sort of thinking about food all the time. It also works for alcohol because at the same time, I don't really feel like drinking beer or anything, and I was a beer drinker. That's probably a lot of the weight that I gained was from drinking too much beer all the time. And I stopped. I haven't had a beer or any alcohol for about 2 years now. Um, you know, and I drank enough beer to gain that much weight. That's a lot of friggin' beer. Okay, a lot of. I mean, it was a lot of work drinking all that beer. Um, anyway, I recommend. I mean, I'm a big recommender of Zepbound for people. Yeah, some people have side effects from it. Okay, I can tell you from my experience, the only side effect that I had from Zepbound was about the first 6 months of taking it. About 2 days after I'd take the shot, I would have these spells of like sleepy spells. I would get just really sleepy, like I just wanted to take a nap, just in the afternoon or evening usually. And I don't know what I don't know. It went away after a while, and then now I have zero side effects. Okay, um, I did end up going back to Zepbound, even though it's not covered. Paying out of pocket, so it's kind of expensive. All right, so right now I'm paying $450 a month for Zepbound. I don't intend to stay on it for life. Probably just gonna wean myself off of it, or maybe go back to Wegovy as a sort of a maintenance drug to help me for what it helps. I mean, I'm not saying it's totally worthless or anything like that. It's just not as good as Zepbound. Um, so what was I gonna say? Something else. The cost. I don't have any script here. Okay, this is all right out of the top of my head, as all my videos are going to be. It's a new YouTube channel. Okay, brand new. I have another YouTube channel, but this one I'm starting up in this subject line. Totally brand new. So this is only my second video that I'm posting to this channel. Gosh darn, what else was I gonna say about it? All right, so the other thing about Zepbound, and basically just about losing that much weight, before I was on cholesterol medicine, not anymore. I was pre-diabetic, not anymore. I was on blood pressure medicine, not anymore. I have normal blood pressure. I had severe sleep apnea. I had an episode per minute without a CPAP, and my pressure was 17. Okay. If you know about sleep apnea, if you don't, then that's 17 is not going to mean anything to you. But now, I apparently still have sleep apnea, but my machine is set at the lowest possible. It's at a 4. Okay, so I barely have sleep apnea at all. I do use a CPAP just for precautionary and just to maintain my health. But hey, that's it. If you're thinking about going on Zepbound, I mean, my advice is to go for it. The worst that can happen is you have a side effect that you can't tolerate. But hey, who the heck can tolerate being that heavy? And your side effects for being, obese, let's just say it, are, number one, they're definite side effects, okay? And number two, they're worse. They're worse than the side effects. I mean, you're shortening your life tremendously by being that overweight. I mean, hopefully I didn't, damage too much. I know I got some back problems now from it. But hey, I feel great. I feel like I got a second chance or third chance, whatever you want to say. But that's it. I appreciate you watching my video. Thank you, and have a great day out there. And we'll see you next time.